Come on, guys. I can't hear you. This is going to be an amazing panel right now. Are you guys excited? I mean, maybe if I tell you who's coming, maybe that'll get you a bit more excited. We got Team Sky doing an amazing panel and then a Q&A with Ely Hikarin, who are both amazing international cosplayers with over 200,000 followers both. And we have a special guest named Emily Mei. So welcome to the stage, you guys.
This one's nice. Hey everybody! Welcome back to Anime Impulse Day 2. Alright, so we're gonna get our panel started. We have some very, very special guests here today. Alright, and we're gonna introduce them up to the stage. Okay, so first one, Ely! Hello, hello! Alright, go ahead, take a seat right here. Alright, next we have Hikarin! Alright. Thank you. And lastly, Emily! So thank you all for joining us today. We're going to get started with a few questions and then we'll open the floor up to the audience, okay? So we had a little bit of Q&A yesterday as well. So today we're going to continue off of that. I know, Hikarin, this is your first time in the U.S., is that right? Is it hello? Hello?
This is my fifth time in the US.
Fifth time? Oh, nice, okay.
Mostly before I was just going to Disneyland.
Oh, nice. Just secretly coming to Disneyland. Okay. What about Ely, and how many times have you been to the U.S.?
Second time.
Second time? Oh, okay. And Emily, how many times have you been to the U.S.?
Unfortunately, I live here. So.
Oh, okay, unfortunately. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, me too, I'm stuck here. For sure. Okay, how do you guys like it so far? Hikarin and Ely, how do you guys like it, like the U.S.? Like, how is it different compared to maybe the cons in Canada and maybe in Taiwan?
It's actually very similar to Canada of how chill the cons are. And that's what I really like about cons, you know, taking it slow and having time to be able to talk to everyone who comes to my table. And that's what I really appreciate.
The difference, I think Taiwan is the more doujin booth.
Oh,
And
I see.
Yes, but I think the cosplayer here have more, topic.
Oh, the panels, the booths here have a lot more products displayed here, a lot more merchandise than compared.
And the cosplayer here, I made me feel very happy.
Aww.
I like the cosplayers. Yeah.
Are there a lot of like cosplayers in Taiwan too, like during the conventions? Like,
yes,
are there a lot of
during the convention, but they prefer to make really like a character, so not so free, you know. So
I see.
Freestyle.
Oh, nice freestyle. Okay.
Actually, I have a question for any of you guys. What's your favorite cosplay pose and any tips?
Oh yeah, any tips for like when you, cause like we both know that all of you take really, really wonderful pictures and amazing selfies. So do you guys have any tips or any like poses for when somebody comes up to you and is like, oh, can we get a picture, you know?
So I just started cosplaying recently, so I don't really have any, don't take any tips from me. You should probably take tips from them.
All right, never mind
But
that.
yeah, I don't know. They told me something backstage. It's where you're supposed to go like this, and it makes your legs smaller, or bigger?
Longer.
Right? Longer.
Oh,
It
I
makes
see,
your
I
legs
see.
longer,
So you
go
like put your leg forward a little bit, you bend a little bit. Oh, I see.
I'm learning tips from them.
Nice, the pros right here. What about Hikarin?
The pose kind of changed with each cosplay I did.
I
For
see.
example, yesterday I was doing Todoroki, so I'm like fumbling with the tie a
Oh.
lot. But today, since 9S is like the super cute type of character, it's more like.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, really try to think of your character and try to think of poses that suit your character. Essentially.
Yeah. And for me, I will show the character from my hands.
Oh, I see.
If a sexy character, I will use my finger and around the face.
Yeah.
And like a cute character, maybe like this.
Ah, I
today's
see,
character
I see.
or-
Yeah, so
yeah.
try to really embody the characters with the gesture. Just be sort of confident, right? Be confident with your characters.
And have fun, right?
Yeah,
That's
most
all.
importantly, have fun,
Have
right?
fun.
Have fun. Okay. Speaking of conventions, what are your memorable or like favorite moments from conventions? Like it could be anything, you know, just something funny, something happy, or any person that you like was really happy to meet. And yeah, any of you guys really? Whoever wants to start. All right, Hikarin, let's go.
My favorite moment, I think, like I said before, is to be able to take my time, you know, slowly be able to have enough time with everyone to talk to them and share with them, you know, if I see them cosplaying a character I love as well, I love sharing that moment with them. And yeah, that's always been my favorite part of going to an event, no matter if I'm going as a guest or as a con goer.
Nice. All right, Ely, Emily, whichever.
At convention, right?
Oh, at a convention.
Okay, I think is once I have an event at I'm not sure which country, but the mother bring her daughter, and it was a little girl,
Oh, so
and
cute.
and the girl said, "Oh, mommy, can I just cosplay that character?" And mommy said, "Sure,
That's cute. I know. It's really cute when like little kids like come up to
yeah,
you.
the family like support their kids can cosplay.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
cute. Yeah, for sure. I always feel like a Disney princess, you know, when the little
like
girls
that.
come up to you. Yeah.
I have a funny moment, I guess that was really memorable. I cosplayed as Asuna last year, and someone gave me a hug, and their sleeve got caught on my armor.
Oh,
and
no.
when they let go,
Oh, no.
my entire chest piece fell off. So we were just there.
Oh,
and he was
shoot.
Like, he was like this, and my chest was like hanging on his arm.
Oh,
and it
no.
was just like,
Oh,
I was like,
excuse me.
You're like,
Oh.
it's fine. I don't.
Yeah, you know, and it's fine. It's just
Yeah. So
close.
that happened. That was last
Janet
year.
Jackson moment right here. Oh boy.
we have one last question before we open it up to the
Okay.
audience. And the last one is, what's the hardest cosplay you've ever done?
Yeah, is there something that was like particularly difficult to make, something that took a lot of time or anything like that? Yeah, anything you found like just particularly time consuming?
I think 9S is one of the hardest characters I've done. I actually have no idea why I decided to bring him to it. It's literally suicide, but it took me 4 shoots to get it to my, like, you know,
The standard that you wanted.
Yeah. Because he's a character with a visor, the blindfold. It was super hard to put on the blindfold and make the wig, fix the wig afterwards, and be able to walk around and
Yeah.
do poses. So, if any one of you is gonna challenge 9S, good luck.
But you did a really fantastic
Yeah, it's
job though.
amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing. Hardest cosplay.
I think it was the Dizzy from the Guilty Gear fighting game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a video game, and it have a big wing.
Oh, I
and
see.
one side is angel and one side is devil, and with the face, it was super big. And I made maybe 4 or 3 new wing, but I still not 不觉得满意。对。
Oh,
对
she wasn't satisfied with the ways that her
Yeah, yeah.
wings looked, even though like she did it like 3-4 times,
Yeah,
right?
and I'll keep trying to cosplay her again and again.
Yeah, see these pros, how perfectionist they are.
so amazing.
Yeah, how hard they try. But it turns out beautifully though. What about Emily?
Oh God, and then there's me.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh God. So I think my hardest cosplay experience is when I did Diva. I did that pose where she's like upside down.
Yeah, the one,
You know,
yeah.
the one where she's like doing
On the
back
poster?
flip.
Yeah.
So my costume maker actually had to crawl into a ball, and I laid on top of him.
Oh, I
So
think I
had
saw
to-
that. I saw that picture. It was amazing.
You're like this, and you-
He was like here, and I was laying on top of him. Going,
Yeah,
And I like almost broke my back, and it was like.
Oh my God, hey, it's worth, right?
It was
Worth
a
for
good
the.
time.
It was
It was a good time.
amazing.
It was a good time. Yes.
For sure. All
So
right.
we're gonna open it up to the audience for just a couple of questions. So if you have a question, just raise your hand.
Yeah, everyone who has a question, raise their hand. We'll pick someone randomly from the audience. All right. Oh, I spot a 2B over there. That 2B in front of the stage. Oh,
What's your question?
Frappy.
This is my question for Hikarin. How did you first get into cosplay?
Oh, I think we got this question yesterday as well. How did I first get into cosplay? I think we all started as like someone who loved to watch anime or loved to play games, and just loving the characters, loving anime as a whole is what got me started. And then I have these amazing friends who dragged me to events and made me try out cosplay for the first time. So it's really just about, you know, love for anime and then friends.
For sure.
Next
Any
question?
other questions? Oh, that Tubi over there.
This is for all of you, but did you guys have like a role, like a cosplay role model while you guys were like getting into
Yeah,
it?
any like, 有很多就是很直白
I guess I'll start. I actually started because I'm friends with Vampy. I'm sure you guys know Vampy. Yeah, so I met her at an event and I was like, wow, this is so cool. Like she's super hot and she looks great and you can actually be the character that you like seeing on TV. So I started cosplaying like maybe last year and I'm actually a huge fan of her.
And
Yeah, so I actually stalk her on the internet, and I told everybody.
Don't we all?
I told everybody that I was gonna come here and I was gonna get married to her. So, and we showed up in the same, in like.
We didn't plan this at all.
they're practically married at this point.
Practically married, so.
Oh, my heart. Oh, that's so cute. I want to get a picture. That's cute.
I hope somebody got a photo of that. Please send it to me.
Please send. All right, Hikarin. Any?
Oh God.
Okay, I love very cosplayer when I go to every country, and maybe I think in America, my favorite is Jessica Nigri.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because she's I love the character, I love anime, and she's crazy and happy, and I feel 就是很容易被她情绪感染到。
Oh yeah, she feels very like affected by her energy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she feels the vibe. Like she feels like Jessica's like very happy and outgoing.
Yes.
I think one of my favorite was Kuru from Japan, and it was one of the first cosplays I ever saw in my life. And I was just back in high school, you know, when during computer class we were supposed to be doing work, and I was like,
Okay.
I was searching up cosplayers, you know, using all the high tech computers, and that's when I first, you know, I was just blown away by how do you become the character, like you are the character. It's not like Kuru anymore. It's I really loved her Gintamon cosplay. It's literally Gintoki.
I see. Any more?
We'll
Yeah.
do one last
One
question.
last question. All right, one last question.
Okay, this is two short questions and it's for everybody. What is your favorite anime and what is the first anime you've ever watched?
Oh, what was the first anime you ever watched? 是对最喜欢的动画，然后就是第二个 question 是你第一个
最喜欢。
I'll start. My favorite anime is Tokyo Ghoul. So I actually did the I cosplayed for that one too at Comic-Con. And my first anime I think was Naruto.
Oh,
I think that was my first one. Yeah.
I see. Right.
It's not. Oh, it is an anime. Oh my God, it is an anime. I was gonna say it's a game, but right now it's an anime. My favorite is Token Ambu.
Oh, I see.
And I've been playing Token Ambu ever since it started. And I've, recently last year it became an anime, and this season there is a new Token Ambu Hanamaru, so I'm super excited for that.
Oh, are you gonna cosplay someone?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, for sure. We'll look out for that.
Every single sword.
By all the prints.
And my first anime. First
anime.
anime was One Piece.
Oh, One Piece. Nice.
Oh my god. Okay, my favorite I think is hard to choice, and favorite. It depends. Like recently, I like Card Capture Sakura.
Yes.
And my first anime was a very very old anime. I'm not sure anyone. And it was called Bannon Bunka Nekomusume. And it's really maybe 20 years before.
20 years.
Yeah. I was very little.
Oh, I see. All right, I think that's all the questions we have for today. So thank you everyone for joining us. Let's give a round of applause to our special guests.
Louder, I can hear you. There we go.
All right, so they'll be here for the rest of the day. If you see them, say hi. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right.